I got my nails stuck in my hair. I hope you guys are all doing okay today or tonight whenever you're watching this. And if you're not, that's okay too. It's okay to not be okay. So, tonight's video is kind of fun. We're going to use some of my triggers with my Blue Yeti, and then also with my first microphone. We're going to be using my Blue Yeti and also the first microphone that I got, which is just like the little Zealsound. Like, I feel like it's the microphone that like everybody kind of starts out with if they don't want to like full on go for the Blue Yeti just yet. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 triggers here. And we are going to go through them. And I think we're also going to do some mic scratching, bare mic scratching, because I don't have a foam cover for the Zealsound, so. And we're just gonna see how different the triggers and stuff sound, so we're just gonna get right on into it. Okay, so I think we're going to do the mic scratching first. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my cover off here. And I've got just some square, they look black, but they're like really dark blue nails on. So my throat is making a sound. We're gonna turn that down just a little bit. It is so hot in this room right now. I'm filming this at like 5 p.m. on Saturday, and I believe it's currently like 101 here right now. And that's not with the heat index, that's just like regular temperature. So with heat index, it's probably closer to like 110. And I have been out in the heat all day because we had a car show today. I say all day. We were there from like 8:30 to 1. And then we came home, so. But even just that amount of time in the heat is a lot, and I don't do the heat at all. Okay, so now we're going to do some mic scratching with the Zealsound and see how different it is. Okay, so now we have the Zealsound mic, and we're gonna do some mic scratching. I can already hear the difference because the Blue Yeti picks up the way that I have it set. It picks up like everything around, like on the sides and everything. So like I could be way back here talking to you, but it sounds like I'm like way up here. Whereas this, like it's only in one spot really, I believe. It's like, it's not the same. So like already I can hear the difference, so. Alright, we're gonna do some mic scratching. watch at some point. Felt like that one was kind of loose too, but I don't think it is. Okay, and the second board that I have is the button board. I just love the way that buttons sound. I love that all of the buttons make a different sound too. I am so sorry, my nail hit that one just right, and that was not a good sound. Got some teeny tiny little buttons in there, some big ones. Okay, so now we're going to try these trigger boards with the other mic and see how it sounds. Now we're going to do the star board. I feel like I almost have to like soft speak in this. I feel like the whisper is not enough. But now we're going to use the star trigger board with this mic. It just sounds so much quieter. Like it's weird live listening because I don't hear all the other background noise really. I definitely still hear the cars though. Not in this mic, though. So now we're going to use the button board. Oh, I got stuck to it. Okay. I want to get a bunch more of where are they? Like these kind of buttons. I want to get a bunch in all different colors and make another button board. I'm honestly kind of surprised that I've made it pretty much all the way through filming and nobody has started mowing. The only perk of it being over 100 degrees outside. Although my elderly neighbor across the street will still get out there and do yard work and mow and stuff when it's like this outside, and I worry so much about them. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our next trigger with the blue. Alright, so the next trigger that we have is of course an apple box. Apple boxes just sound so good. like scratchy tapping, like that, highly recommend our channel. Okay, so now we're going to do the Apple box with the other mic. Alright, so now we have the Apple box with this mic. I feel like this is the first trigger that actually kind of sounds pretty much the same with the Blue Yeti. Just easily get so lost in like Apple box scratching and tapping. Now we're going to go into the last trigger with the Blue Yeti. Alright, and the last trigger that we are going to do, I know I said I had 5. It's too hot to put another trigger in here, so. But technically we did have 5 because the mic scratching, 2 trigger boards, the Apple box, and then this, so we'll say it's still 5. But of course we have the Rhinestone high heel. This is most definitely like an OG trigger for my channel. Some cat hair on it. the last trigger with this mic. Yo, it's getting so hot in here. I'm like sweating. Even the heel part sounds cool because it's like textured. I will never get over how this shoe sounds. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video. I hope that you all enjoyed and thought that this was kind of fun. I thought it was kind of fun, so I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I'm about to turn this air back on because I am dying. But thank you all for being here.